So the next region we're going to visit is California. So California, I suppose, would be called the Pacific Southwest had it not just been a single state. But it is a single state, so we're just treating this as its own region. The advantages of the area were that it had lots of tech jobs.
Another advantage of California is they have gorgeous weather year-round. It's usually about 70 degrees, which is room temperature, so that's a good thing.
They've got lots of beaches. Yeah, so the downside is that California is in a terrible drought, partly due to overpopulation and partly due to just the climate changing. The place is now a desert. It looks like a giant field of dead grass, and that means that it doesn't look that attractive to me. And I don't know if they're going to fix it. We spoke to various people who said that the politics there isn't conducive to sorting this problem out. And unlike the Southwest that has acknowledged its desert status by not having lawns everywhere, the Californians still just have lots of dead plants and dead lawns.
If anything, they even had dead palm trees around their capital in Sacramento. So I think if you can't support a palm tree even...
It was extremely expensive. Everything was more expensive in California than anywhere else. Very crowded, very hard to drive around. Even though the state's huge, it took just ages to get across. It was hard to speak to people there. They were very busy. So something we did like, though we couldn't ever afford to live there, is San Francisco was quite impressive and nice.
Yeah, something that was nice about San Francisco is it's an old city in the west, an old big city. You get lots of big cities that are old in the east, but this made it more unique. It was also very hilly, which we don't necessarily want to live amongst hills, but it was fun driving up and down them with Chris.
Yes.
So, yeah, San Francisco's a fun city that we'd like to visit again. And we'd only consider living there if we become multi-millionaires. It's that expensive.
I think that even though the game's up with selfie sticks and all that sort of thing, it was quite nice visiting Silicon Valley. And Santa Cruz was nice. That reminded me more of a British seaside town. You know, with all the stuff on the seafront that's a bit antiquated, but that was quite good. That was California.